This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Today, the championship in the Big Ten Conference is on the line. It's the Minnesota Golden Gophers against the Ohio State Buckeyes. Relay Sports College Football, Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt here in the booth, and joined on the field by Holly Rowe. Hello, Holly.
Minnesota's head coach told me before the game they have got to stay focused on this opportunity today. Earlier losses this season have put their backs against the wall, but he does not want his team playing with that stress and anxiety. He said, I know an automatic bid is on the line, a chance at the college football playoff, but I want our team focused on one play at a time and making sure they're the best version of themselves here today. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. The Buckeyes offense comes onto the field for the first time today. From the beginning of camp, when teams assemble, one of the stated goals is to get to Indy to play for a Big Ten championship. This group has earned the right to be here. Now can they perform on the stage?
Chris, you're exactly right, and specifically with this group, as they told us, listen, they would love to win a national championship, but that's all out in front of them. Their first goal, win the conference, win the Big Ten right here in Indianapolis.
Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Sayin. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field. They'll kick it away here. Fielded at the 25. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So Minnesota's offense comes out for their first possession today. Some of the impact players we expect to step up today. Look, their teams are in position to win a conference championship, Joel. It's time for these guys to perform.
Chris, the reality is that if you performed really well during the course of the year, you're also a leader. So it's not just what you can do from a production standpoint, but when you get into a championship environment, how do you lead? What are the things that you do and say that elevates the play of your teammates around you?
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands, and lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate, and they're able to retain possession here.
It's caught, and he's got a lane. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in the road territory. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. Oh, and they'll trap him way behind the line. A 4th down stop. He did not get the 4th down yardage. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Trying to find room. It's Jackson. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Buckeyes are in the red zone. Try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6. The Buckeyes line it up with 1st and goal. Looks left and finds his target there. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He bought some time, now lets it go. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
And he knocks through the PAT. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. There's the handoff. Look out, he's breaking free. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. This running back continues to impress, and forget the freshman label. He's had a year of experience now. He's had a tremendous year, and Joel, they clearly trust him, rely on him in this big game.
Chris, what I've been most impressed with is his durability. Normally a young running back, you try to take a few of those carries off of him during the course of the year, but they have just leaned in, and he has delivered. I tell you, this is as impressive of a young running back as I've seen in a long time.
And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that.
Swarmed by the pass rush. The sack.
This just feels like 2 steps forward and 1 step back. They get the explosive play on the previous snap, and the defense is able to get right back in and get to the quarterback and create the sack. Really good job by them. But I will say, you've got to maintain and sustain the momentum as an offense. They need to get right back on the horse and try to create some positivity.
They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. And the pressure's on. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball at the 3. 2nd down and goal upcoming. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Cross. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. The completion sets them up just a yard for the marker here on 2nd down. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. On the run here. Lets it go. Nice catch made near the sideline, but they gain nothing on the play. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And here's the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. That's reeled in. It's Tracy. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. It's second down after that completion. Back to pass. It's Lindsey. Quick catch over the middle. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Golden Gophers are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. The shotgun handoff here. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. A fun conference championship battle in the early going. Deadlock at the end of the first. Let's check out the stats real quick. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. With some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Turner. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Third down. Out of the shotgun. Looking for his big tight end. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. This offense really clicking. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Chris, this is the matchup that is so difficult to stop. When you're in the red zone, you get a tight end that can go down the field and force a mismatch. That is a beautiful place to throw the ball as a quarterback. He finds his guy, and it's a touchdown.
Bringing it out, it's Cross. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Makes the grab. It's Smith. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up second and 3. Off the play fake. Look at the pass it. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. First and 10 play coming up. They continue to feed the reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a champion. He's got a crease. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. Buckeyes getting set on first and 10. Going to run it here. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Catch made by the tight end. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Caught in the end zone.
What a drive from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position. You're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of first downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. 5-yard gain, so it's second and 5.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
He stopped, but he gets a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throws it to the right. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off. and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. And the Golden Gophers looking to keep this drive rolling. Using his legs. It's Ford.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Oh, and he dropped it over the middle and some traffic there. Now brings up third down. This is the 6th play on the drive. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's fourth down.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Turnover on downs after that defensive stop. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. And the ball is hauled in. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So 2nd and 6 now. We pick up 4 on first. He's looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. A new set of downs after that completion. And he keeps it. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. And he drops back in the gun. Pass caught. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. Important third down play coming up after that completion. And the wideout goes in motion. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep on the scramble. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Touchdown, Buckeyes! A great catch and run for 6. And they'll set up for the PAT. Knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Offside. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Here's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can...
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Ohio State.
An outstanding job defensively, reading that pass, stepping in front for the interception, but then immediately turning it into offense on the other side. Look at these guys getting blocks, finding the open lane, and taking it back for 6.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Handoff here from the shotgun. Oh, look out, he's got open space. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations. And
It's caught. He's breaking free. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
This is a great example, Chris, of man-zone principles within the passing game. You run a drag route, normally people think that that just continues to race across the field, but that's not the case against zone, which they're getting here. You find the soft spot and you hook up, give the numbers to your quarterback, and then he's able to frame that ball up for a completion. That is a great job of recognition by the wide receiver and being on the same page with the quarterback.
They bring him down after a short gain there. Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Running back with the football. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. A deep shot to the left side. Aggressive call. A deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
You know, it's great if you hit these shots down the field early in the game, but they really serve 2 purposes. One, yes, you're trying to connect. But 2, you're also keeping the defense honest. They cannot inch up near the line.
Breaks into the clear and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. So the catch sets up second and very short and plenty of options for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back. He'll throw it now. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Jackson. He's in the clear. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Great teams close the half well. That's exactly what we're seeing here, extending the lead going into halftime. The offense goes out there, executes, and puts it in the end zone. This team is running on all cylinders right now.
Extra point makes it 35-14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, the pocket collapsing. The ball is picked off. He could look out. He's in the clear. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
They have completely taken over the game with this defense. They're aggressive. It's their second score. And I got to tell you, you just are going to win 100% of the time your defense puts it in the end zone twice. What a job by this group.
Automatic on the PAT.
Offside.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Returner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. A change of direction. Here breaks into the clear. Past the 50. He's past the 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Minnesota. There was no catching him that time. That was huge. We talked about the importance of this drive. There's been a struggle fighting from behind in this game, but now to cut into the lead before halftime, how important is that, Joel?
So important. That was a vital drive for this group, for their momentum and for their self-belief. And now they can go in at halftime and make some adjustments. You can take the success of that drive and you can build on it and potentially come out and have much more success in the third quarter and fourth quarter.
Chris, a Big Ten championship game that's already had its share of stirring moments. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
And the Minnesota offense takes the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Second down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Got an opening here. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The Golden Gophers come up to the line in the hurry-up. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it, and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Gonna run it. It's 4. Bring it down after a small gain. They played it safe there on 3rd and long.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Pulls it in. It's Tracy. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. To throw, it's Sayan. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to go a little bit aggressive. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. 3rd down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Quick throw to his receiver. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's a big play by the defense because now the offense is off schedule. They're behind the chains on 3rd down. They can get after them with the pass rush.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They'll tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up 4th down. Let's see if they tried out the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. There's a flag in the field. If it's on the defense, would not be enough for first down yardage. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaking into the clear. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there. And the Golden Gophers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And looking to throw now on first down.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain.
That's a fantastic read and decision by the quarterback in the RPO game. He sees that that is a handoff because the defender stays deep in the secondary. Now there's not enough guys up front, and the running back is able to go and get the first down. Chris, I don't know how the big tight end gets that open in the middle of the field. Somebody has got to target the tight end in coverage. That's an easy throw and catch, and as a quarterback, I will take it all day long. My tight end's open, bang, complete.
He'll hand it off. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. The offense going with the hurry up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught near the sticks. It's Ford. He goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 20.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
The Golden Gophers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Well, they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6. And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The senior defensive end. And the Golden Gophers looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw here. Running back has it on a screen now. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the 3rd quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cross. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They've got the lead, but had settled for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. 2nd down play coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
To throw, it's Sayin. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down. Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And they'll kick it away here. Fielded near the 20. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Oh, he's got open space. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down. The Golden Gophers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge
All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Well, you knew he was going to target his guy down here near the goal line, and they get the matchup that they want. It's a really great throw in single coverage, but it's a better catch. This wide receiver is the go-to guy, and they go to him here for a touchdown.
And he's got it. The two-point conversion to make this a 16-point lead, back within 2 scores. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Cross. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The false start will back him up 5 yards. Now it's 1st and 15. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. 2nd down after that previous play. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Tries the right with a quick throw. Wide open downfield. And that is a 1st down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early 1st downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. And the punt heads out of bounds. They'll spot it down around the 10-yard line. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Grab down the middle. It's Thompson. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Ohio State is on top here, Joel. You've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? We begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this 3rd down. Looks right for a quick completion. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, the decision that the coaching staff has to make is they've got to make the decision, is this our last offensive possession, or are we going to try to force the issue to get multiple possessions in this game? They're only down 1 possession. So if you play it slow, this would be it. You're going to have to go down and possibly get a 2-point conversion. But if you go fast, there's a chance you can get the ball back for a 2nd possession. I would suggest going fast. At least you're giving yourself more options in that situation. And something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Using his legs on the scramble. Look out, he's got space ahead. It's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th down and 1.
It's a pretty solid job by the quarterback here. At least now the head coach is going to have to make a decision. It's 3rd and forever, and he's able to...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. He make the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. And the Golden Gophers pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Tight end makes the grab. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
They get him down, but a solid run by their freshman.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now.
The back is always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball in the backfield. I think the defense is going to have to adjust. This is a first down. It's an easy first down. They're going to have to start doing something in their scheme to stop the running back out of the backfield.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's a quick grab. He stopped short of that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. 1st and goal, handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
And it's a direct snap. He'll get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion ties this game up in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cross. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
My first question in these situations is, did he secure it and become a runner, or is this an incompletion? And I think you can see that he's able to secure body part. Now there's an element of time. Yeah, he's definitely a runner. That's a fumble and a great turnover for this defense.
They test the middle, but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle. Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this 3rd down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about beat, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those 3 together.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on 3rd down? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Grab behind the line. It's Turner. He goes out of bounds, but they're just outside the 10.
Yeah, Chris, that looks just shy of the marker, the line to gain. If I'm the offense, I'm going to get up there and just quarterback sneak this right away. Don't allow the defense to even get a call in. Move fast, go quickly, use tempo, and sneak this across.
A running play called on 4th down. Touchdown, Minnesota. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Chris, there's only one objective when you run onto the field as an offense and you've got great field position like they had, and that's to stick it in the end zone, and they're able to do that. Capitalizing on those opportunities, that's what good teams do.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a down here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Parker. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Oh, what a grab! Breaks free, and he might be gone. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. First down now at the 46. Instead of being backed up, that one big play has got them out near midfield. He's got it in the open. He's in the clear. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They were not going to catch him that time. The Buckeyes with an answer.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time, and when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows, you can allow for yards after the catch, all of it, and here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
And that will pick up a first down, spotted at 38. A new set of downs after that completion. Back in motion now. First down. Looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's Turner. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Ball handed off. He's got space. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. The Golden Gophers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Fighting off the defender. Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation. And the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense. Great example of an offensive play caller putting the defense in conflict, and he's utilizing the RPO, the run-pass option, to do that. That's a good decision from the quarterback. The defense cannot be right. They defend the run, you throw the football. You defend the pass, you run it, and they're able to do it here for a first down.
Now it's second down here. They'll hand it off. Sees an opening. Ohio State will call their second timeout. They've still got one more left to work with. important moment here in this championship game. 3rd down and short on the 9th play of the drive. They'll try to run for the first down. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. And now the final timeout taken by the Buckeyes. They can no longer stop the clock with a timeout. Final minute of regulation. We are all even. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. First and goal, clock winding down. A great chance for this offense to get a go-ahead score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. They jump on top now here in the 4th. The Gophers back on top.
That is just such a great job by this offense, sticking it in the end zone and not settling for a field goal. Now inside of a minute, you're forcing the action. They've got to go down and stick it in the end zone just to have a chance.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Cross. Again, ripping through the defense. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. No press here. The defense backing away. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Looking for a late deep shot. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over. Conference champions. Not many would have attached that label to this team. There were a lot of skeptics, and they stumbled a few times along the way, Joel, but the resilience, keeping that belief, coming together after defeats is what got them here.
100%, Chris, and it was a great run for them. But remember, in this era, this is what makes it so great in the playoff. I think it's more about the way you're playing now versus what you've done for the entirety of the season, so they can take this momentum and maybe make a playoff run. I would not put it past this group.
That'll wrap up our coverage of this conference championship game. Next stop, the college football playoff. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.